Once upon a time, there lived a wise and rich merchant in Iraq. He spent his working life buying and selling gold, animal skins, silks, and salt. He had a lot of land, and he lived in a large, strong house with a beautiful garden. However, after many years, the merchant became old and tired. He decided to give his riches to his 3 sons because he wanted to spend more time relaxing in his garden. The merchant's oldest son was called Majid, his second son was called Ali, and his youngest son was called Hamid. One day, the merchant called his sons to him and told them his plan. "My children, I want to give my riches to you today while I am alive. My land is easy to cut up, and I will give each of you a piece of land that is the same size. But the difficult situation that I cannot cut up my house. So I want my house to go to the cleverest son. Do not fight over this. I have a suggestion to know which of you is the cleverest. After that, I will give the house to him." The merchant opened his hand to show 3 small coins. "I will give each of you a coin for this. Take it to the market. The son who buys something that can fill the space of this room will have the house. Go now and return before night," the merchant said. Each son took the small coin and went to the market. Majid entered the market, and first he saw baskets of mats and straw. "Straw!" he shouted. "Straw is cheap, and it can fill up the space of the room with it." He bought all the straw and returned to the house with sacks full of straw. Ali entered the market. The first still it was full of goats, rabbits, and birds. "Feathers!" he shouted. "Feathers are cheap and they fill up a space. You can fill up the room with them." He returned to the house with sacks of feathers. After a few hours, it was time for the youngest son, Hamid, to return. But Majid and Ali were impatient. They were sure that they would get the house. "We will laugh at him if he doesn't bring anything." When it was completely dark, Hamid arrived, but he didn't have anything with him. 2 elder brothers burst out laughing when they saw him. "Look, he has nothing. How could he fill the whole room with nothing?" Majid and Ali entered to the house together and stood in front of their father. The merchant asked his oldest son to go first. Majid emptied the sacks of straw around the room, but the room was only half full. "Well done," said his father. Now it is Ali's turn. Ali emptied the sacks of feathers around the room, but when he finished, the room was still only half full. "Well done, Ali," said his father. Now it is Ham's turn. It was now Hamid's turn. He stood in the middle of the room and took a long white stick out of his jacket. It was a candle. He placed the candle in the middle of the room and lit it. The light from the candle filled the dark room with light. "What a clever idea," said Majid, and Ali was laughing. "Our little brother is the cleverest son." "Yes," said the merchant. "I think we all agree that the house will go to Hamid." Then the 3 brothers joined their father and mother for a delicious evening meal.